Hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Usually I'd have like a whole list of topics for this video, and usually I'd hit you with a goofy intro, but I'm not gonna do that, because this is just gonna be me sitting here talking, just one on one. Just sit your goofy ass down and listen to me, right? Because I've been thinking, because I peruse Twitter every once in a while, and every once in a while, I give my opinion about things. One of those being extremely controversial about Overwatch 2 because at the time they announced, hey, we're going to come out with a PvE mode for Overwatch 2 and it's going to be a paid PvE. And I'm like, this is never going to come out. Like, it's bad enough Overwatch 2. I mean, it's free now, but I'm looking at these goofy ass bundles right here. The Ultimate Bundle that is, by the way, not refundable if you buy it. I'm like, okay, so Overwatch 2 is free. There's barely any new, like, there's a couple of new characters. Blizzard being a fucking weird company. But whatever, we're just talking about the product this time. I'm like, the PvE is never going to come out because that's just how Blizzard is. I mean, the Blizzard nowadays is not the same Blizzard it was 10 years ago, where they actually had the good graces of their consumers, and then pissed it away because apparently you don't have phones. But anyway, I said this game ain't coming. The PvE's never coming out, and I was attacked. Right, my mic's gonna peak a lot because of my voice, but I was attacked. They were like, "Oh, you just do not understand. You're an idiot. Like, you don't know. You're not a minder. You can't tell the future." I'm like, okay, I'm a fucking idiot. I hope you're right. I mean, for your sake, I hope you're right. I mean, I played Overwatch 1. It was alright, but, I hope y'all wrong. I hope I'm wrong and y'all right. I hope y'all get what you want. And now we're looking at the user review, and by the way, this is just for Overwatch 2. I don't know if there's any review. I wish you could check reviews on, like, bundles and not just the game itself, but mostly negative, overwhelmingly negative. So let's see. Good game ruined by corporate greed and bad decision making. Amen. I mean, again, that's Blizzard. Has 1,000 products on the account, 29 hours. I'd say that's pretty legit. I ain't clicking that fucking link. It could be hentai for all I know. 4 heart you, Blizzard. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, this is an accurate representation of what the product Blizzard came out with, and he played 0.1 hours of the game. And I think this is fine. People who don't even play the game, but still shitting on Blizzard, see? Because there's this odd situation where if you review bomb a game, that's bad. But no one talks about review blossoming, which is a term I guess I'm going to come up with. It's when journalists hype up games to a hilarious degree and people are like, oh, hey, maybe this game's good. I should buy it. Only for them to buy the game and end up being shit. But for some reason that's not a toxic gaming environment, right? That's not a shitty environment. But shitting on a product that's clearly shit, even though you haven't played the game, that's the bad thing, according to most of these AAA companies. Which boggles my mind. Here, I will leave a cat. Friends who pass by can pet it and give it a thumbs up. Amen, brother. A fucking man. That dude wrote the whole damn Bible of a comic. People pissed off when they write a goddamn novel. I played Overwatch since the end of 2018, and the game was great, and it still is. It still can be. No. They're doing everything. They only take away from the game. They only take away. Okay, they might add a character who's like a homosexual, but and this is going to be controversial. I don't care what the pixel on my screen likes to fuck. I only really care how effective said pixel on the screen is at killing, especially in a game like Overwatch, where every character is different. Every character has its own gimmick and its own abilities, and you're supposed to play to those strengths to become good. And again, another controversial thing. I shouldn't talk about this. Should be a whole video on its own. But a friend of mine pointed out that for every what's the word I'm looking for? For every scandal Blizzard gets into, or either it's sexual harassment or just some weird bullshit that their upper management's doing, they turn another Overwatch character gay or bi or lesbian. And at first, I kind of knew that they were doing that whole idea, but then I actually looked into it. I'm like, oh wow, you're actually right. Holy shit, yeah, this is just nothing but them roasting the company. 162 hours into the game, I'd be pissed off too. Came out of one of the biggest nosedives from glory of the decade. Amen. Garb. True! I'm not clicking that. Team Fortress 2. See, people are actually linking to better games. I know Team Fortress 2 is coming back. This game. Oh, no, I'm reading this. Oh, buddy. This game gave me acne, age, allergies, Alice in Wonderland syndrome, Alzheimer's disease, anal abscessance, anal cancer, anal itching, anal tear, anxiety disorder, arthritis, asthma, astigmatism, autism, dementia, 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 dementia. Gonorrhea. My dude lists this shit off in human werewolf syndrome. Oh. Old man syndrome. True. Prostate cancer. Amen. Yeah, so. Posing syndrome. Huge. That deserves everything. Man, get the shit out of here. Man, fuck you. Didn't mean to hit that. Bring back Overwatch 1. They can't do that, man. Even if they did, people will shit on the company regardless. An actual gameplay reason for a negative review. This game has the worst matchmaking I've ever experienced in 35 years of my life in gaming. I am old, slow, and I like to play games after getting blazed up. Amen. I mean, I do a little bit of drinking, but usually when I don't usually drink normally, but when I start, I don't stop. So yeah, a thumbs up. Since nobody will read this review, I'll say in this review, I'm gay and I love cross-dressing as a femboy. True! I mean, I don't. Amen, brother. Wait, is this the same? I don't know, this is a completely different fucking. Like, if you have all these, that's pretty much a genetic, just roadblock or a genetic cliff. Like, this game, like, destroys people, apparently. A fucking man. Oh my god, it is still just keeps going. They're off downloading 34 gigabytes of Overwatch porn, then the game, the game itself. Amen. The people who make Overwatch porn works harder than the people who makes Overwatch. True, buddy. Yeah, see, people like, the things surrounding the game than the game itself. What is this, a recommend? I'm assuming these are just better games that is a better use of your time. 50 games of varying genres, roughly around the same price range of $15 PVE. Yeah, and apparently the PVE, I think they walked back. They said, "Oh yeah, we might go and have a PVE," but again, no one's gonna care. Overwatch porn creators work harder than the game developers. Maybe. Overwatch has no respect for you. It's an attempt to pry open your wallet while masquerading as the game it used to be. No, that's just Blizzard, period, man. Like, that's just Blizzard, period. Like, dawg. Hey. You got that right, buddy. Again, I've never seen a company shit away the goodwill of its consumers so fucking fast. Like, yeah, game companies like EA that everyone universally fucking hates. Then you have game companies like Volition that, they made good Saints Row up until the newest one. Then after that, I mean, people mainly shit on the product. People don't really shit on, no, not Volition, Deep Silver. Yeah. Well, was it Volition that made Callisto Protocol? Never mind it. Whatever. Anyway, you have companies like Deep Silver who made good games, and then they made one bad game. And again, people don't shit on Deep Silver. People just shit on the product. I mean, BioWare is in this odd situation, but it's kind of the same thing. I mean, I'd say Anthem, maybe the Mass Effect Andromeda, maybe 3, but because of the ending, well, 3 in my opinion was just laced with inconsistencies, but I would have been fine with all of them, and that's going to be a whole nother video. I would have been fine with all the inconsistencies if it wasn't for the ending. Overwatch 2 director, oh my god, what the fuck. Overwatch 2 director responds to negative reviews. We've heard from many of our core players that the game is in its best state it's ever been. And many have told us that it feels like we're really listening to their feedback. And that is the reason that this season is the culmination of that. It is so awesome to hear. Nobody actually, like, this is just PR speak. No one actually speak culmination. I know what that means, but no, my argument is no one actually speaks like this. Leading to this opening paragraph in the same blog post addressed widespread backlash. Are you joking? We also launched on Steam last week, and although being review bombed isn't a fun experience, it's been great to see a lot of new players jump into Overwatch 2 for the first time. I mean, because it's free. Like, the base game is free. Right? It costs you nothing but your time. And some people won't even give it that. Like, I won't even give Overwatch 2 my time. It is that bad of a game. So, What do you mean? And obviously review bombed. Like, again, I don't understand where this issue is. What this how's this an issue, right? This is the only way people can get across their frustration with a product. Otherwise, I mean, like he said here, they just flat out don't listen. They're like 5-year-olds. They just do not listen to what people are saying. If we can't turn back the clock, then what can we do? We can keep adding and improving Overwatch 2, man. Just it's something. This is a product that you can't turn back. Like, again, I'm going back to the paid edition. Like, you demand money for people. You demand $79 for all this goofy shit. And it's like, you'll want this money from us, but that you can't refund, by the way. And it's just, there's no way to turn this back. It's just a terrible product. And there's absolutely no, and Blizzard just does not listen to people. So, the porn is better. Yeah, the porn is better. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about this whole situation. I mean, see ya.